Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of First Strike for an Hour. Now, I haven't really spoken in one of these before, so I was just usually muted, just show off gameplay of how to beat the other AI nations in hardcore mode. But this one's going to be different. I had a suggestion for showcasing all the super weapons in this game. So basically showing what all the super weapons do and what countries unlocks it. And I'm just going to be listing all 12 of them from the least best to best, for what I think. So let's get started. So on the list we have number 12, the Stealth Bomber, which can go anywhere around the world, wherever you like to target, and it can never be shot down. That's the cool thing about it. You can land a target on enemy territory or province, and it can never be shot down, and once it goes back to recharge it, you can use it instantly again. And it charges very quickly, which is very nice. Number 11, the Infiltrators, which is a really cool one and a very sneaky one. If you can, this one has quite the same, just like as the Stealth Bomb, but it's different. It doesn't land any bombs at all. It drops down infiltrators on enemy territory, and it converts it to your own to control, and it can never be shot down as well. Number 10, we have the missile, which is called the Kali Storm, and once it hits the ground, it will create an EMP storm, which will basically stop any missile from going through successfully. It will just crash down the missile because it will just shut down immediately. So if your enemy tries to launch missiles, well, it's going to be a really tough time trying to do that. Number 9, we have the Cabalt bomb missile, which will, it's like the other type of missile like the Kali Storm, but this is different. Once it hits the ground, it will affect around 2 to 3 provinces, and it will contaminate the area, and it will slow down the industry for that nation, because it cannot do anything about it and has to wait for the contamination to disappear. It will last for a short amount of time. Number 8, we have the missile called the Hypersonic, which is a very fast missile that goes through space and will most likely always hit the target on time before it is even shot down by the enemy, because it is very fast. The damage it does is not that much, but it does affect around 2 to 3 provinces. And it's good sometimes if you want to get rid of a province that you find threatening, and this will do the job, and most likely it would always make it to the target on time before it is shot down. Number 7, we have the air defense dome, which is a cool one, because if you want to protect a certain area in your nation, or if the enemy is throwing a lot of missiles, just like in this footage, well, this would be really handy if something like this happens. But unfortunately, it can't always defend off a lot of missiles at once. It has to recharge every few seconds, which I believe. And it's the same size as the Kali Storm and has 5 Semey launchers there. And it can only deal with just a certain amount of missiles to take care of before it hits the ground. So it always works sometimes. Number 6, we have the Semey launcher, which will shoot 6 smaller missiles at the target you want, and even though the enemy will react with a whole bunch of cruise missiles ready to defend it, it will constantly hammer that area. It will not stop. It will most likely damage the area no matter what. Number 5, we have the solar laser satellite, which is like a solar light that goes across orbiting the planet. It has a deadly laser that will strike the ground and destroy the provinces beneath it. It's quite effective, but it moves around the Earth randomly in different areas. And all you have to do is activate it and it will obliterate anything under it, which can be really cool. Sometimes they're really handy. Number 4, we have the Global Strike Trident, which is a certain type of machine that will go up into space a fair bit and will launch missiles from it in different type of pathways, and it will let you choose 3 areas where you want these missiles to hit. So obviously 2 in each target. So as it prepares, it will show you where it is all going to hit. It's not usually accurate, but it can be useful in a sense if you want to get rid of a bunch of enemy territory easily. Number 3 on my list is the TSAR, which is obviously the biggest bomb in man-made history, and of course it will be the biggest explosion there is in the game. So as it touches the ground in a continent like this, it will damage at least half of the territory, which you can see right there. 4 provinces destroyed instantly. Number 2 on my list is the dirty radium bomb, which will contaminate an area permanently. So no enemy can expand in that zone ever again. So doing it on a capital or on a one path to another continent is an effective way to stop the enemy from getting stronger or expanding. Number 1 on my list is the Damascus burner, which will, it doesn't actually hit the ground. Before that, it actually releases smaller bombs that hit the ground, and it's only effective when the enemy has rockets on the ground not being used yet. So once it does that, it will spread the fire around and cause some type of chain reactions, and it will spread and will even take out an entire continent if you're lucky. So if right here is just spreading constantly, taking out like 2/3 of part of this continent, which actually works really well. It is my favourite. Thanks so much for watching. I did put hours of work into this video, so if you did enjoy it, please take the time to share and like this video, and until next time, have a great day.